In this first tutorial, we're going to show you a little bit about creating shapefiles for a map. Shapefiles, they're going to contain either points, lines, or polygons representing features on your map. And we're going to do something called georeferencing, where we're referencing a base layer map as satellite imagery to know the exact locations of where those are at. So when you do this, the first thing you have to do is know the projection and the coordinate system that your current map is. So if you look at our current map, we're in Seattle here. You can see Quest Field as well as Safeco Field. And we are going to be georeferencing some roads in here, the railroad. We'll look as well as at the stadiums to do our polygons, as well as some point features in here as well. So first thing we're going to do when you do this is you got to find out what coordinate system and projection is being used. So if you right click on layers and go down to properties, this will bring up the coordinate system for your current layer. So you can see that it's the WGS 1984 Web Mercator Auxiliary Sphere. So if we go through and create new files, we've got to make sure that we use that same projection and same coordinate system. So we'll click OK, come back to here, and now we're going to click on Catalog. If I click on Catalog, you can see that I've created a file folder under my ArcGIS files. This is under my folder connections. Again, your files should go to a specific location where they're always referenced from. And I want to create a new shape file. So again, if you're unfamiliar, you can create a new folder, and that's where I created my new folder. And now under Seattle, Seattle's where I want to create the new shape file. I will right click, click New Item, and I'm going to put this on the screen so you can see it. If I go again, right click here, New, and then Shapefile, you can see that there's several different folders or geodatabases, layers, shapefiles. We're going to start off with just simple shapefile. So we'll click this one, and we're going to name this. Now realize you can do point, polyline, and polygon. Those are the three main ones that we'll be working with here. And let's just say that I'm going to start off with stadiums. So my first one's going to be for stadiums, and since that's a polygon rather than a specific point, we'll do that there. Now you can see that currently we have an unknown coordinate system, so I'm going to edit that. I'm going to select one, and you'll find that for this base map that we have a projected coordinate system, and we go into World, and then all the way over, almost the last one, the Web Mercator Auxiliary Sphere. That's the one that we want. And so I click Add, and I click OK, and OK again. Now this is over here created my stadium shapefile. If you had the incorrect projection and coordinate system, it would give you a warning knowing that you're not in the same projection and warning system. A warning will come up to let you know that you're not in the correct one. So now that's with stadiums, and I can go through and I can create another one for shapefile, polyline, and we'll call this transportation. This will be our road systems and railroads. And again, we've got to create a new, create the projection system right here. Click Add, OK. And thirdly, right click, click New Item, Shapefile, and we'll do a point file. And we'll just do simply trees. Okay, point, we'll edit that, and we're going to select our projection system one more time. Oh, pardon me, I used the wrong one. We need to use the world. I'll go over here to add that one. Okay, so as you can see over here, under Seattle, I now have stadiums, transportation, and trees. And again, when you close this, if you hit X, it completely goes away, or you can pin it back into the system there. And under layers here, now on top of the base map, we have stadiums, transportation, and trees. And so from there, we will work after that with actually editing and modifying these files.